Hi Lexi, hi Jen. We're here in Charleston. They're letting us hang out. Pretty cool place. We're at the cleaning station and we got a whole shitload of clams. And I wanted to show you what we're doing and so you can kind of be with us. So this is my nephew Dan, and I'm going to show you what we got going. He just flat went out and killed the clams. He can't stop. And these are butter clams. Really tasty. This is cockle. Not sure what these little fuckers are. There's your steamers. And these big old horse cocks are gaper clams, or they also call them horse neck clams. Doesn't that make you jealous? I mean, look at the size of these fuckers. Just enormous. But anyway, they also call them horse neck, you know, but that doesn't look like a horse neck to me. And, you know, does resemble a horse though. So check this out. These are some of the butter clams, and we just pulled them from the shell. Pretty tricky to clean, but you know, the whole key is you're trying to get all this goop off. Those are the scallops, so it'll have 2 good scallops on either side, and this is one of them. Just a beautiful piece of meat. It doesn't have any odor. This is one of the butter clam necks. The reason they call them a butter is they're so slippery. They're just, you can't hang on to them. I got this like a knife glove and it helps hold on to them. But that's kind of what we're going to end up doing, is just cleaning them off. We'll make it look like that. This is the foot. But anyway, there's the belly, kind of the gross part, but I'm going to show you how we clean these. It's kind of neat. Here, Dan, take over. Got these weird little knives, like a butter knife with one sharp edge. So these things, they got, you know, you can see how that nose kind of goes off to one side, so their little neck is going to be here. And there's a little slot that you can get in there. The scallop is going to be setting right there and right there. And I mean, these guys are tough. You'd have to break the shell and they still won't let go. So you can get in there. I'm trying to stay up tight next to the shell and scrape that scallop. I'm going to go through this way. Try to scrape that scallop. And then at that point he'll release. But it's being on me. Kind of hard with that first cut to get all the juju, but that's what he looks like. Got his neck and that little seal. There's the seal. You can recognize that, you know, it's in clam chowder, and you can see that little long piece. That's what it is. His foot, how he moves around, is right here. So I'm going to come down and try to scrape that scallop. And just pull him out kind of like an oyster. So there's that cool little piece of meat. You just kind of pull apart real easy. There's the scallop from the other side. This is his foot. That's how he moves around. And that's a great piece of meat. So we'll just cut that off. His neck and the seal we're after. So this piece here, that's his lungs. This is the stomach. There's our little neck, and what we're gonna do, there's 2 valves in it, so we'll separate both of them. Open it up, and you just have this awesome piece of meat that you can pound into fritters or anything like that. A lot of people will salvage this. It kind of disintegrates, you know, they get rid of the lungs. And so they'll take the stomach, wash that out, clean it out, and that'll just boil down in a chowder. Me and Dan, we use it for fish bait. So, these gapers, let me get a big gape one. We're gonna play with the big gape. Be that guy. If I had something like this, I'd never get off the street corner. So the same thing, we're gonna go in right at his tongue. I'm gonna try to scrape that scallop. And there he is. One of the cool things about this is really creepy actually, is these have crabs that live inside of them. And it's freaky. It takes you a while to get used to running into those. But I'll show you. There he is. Okay, there's a little crabby. In there. But they live inside and they keep the crab clean and free of any parasites or nasty. And there's, you know, you might find 3 or 4 of them. That was actually a small one. Oh, I missed that scallop. You can see the difference in the scallop color with the gaper is nice and white. So these guys, real similar. Oh, this was cool. So all clams have this little thing. It's part of their digestive tract. Watch this. It'll come shooting out. It's like a piece of silicone. And it's not alive, not a worm. It's just this little wiggly, translucent, Peter looking thing. Oh, there's a crabby. The protector. They don't get around good. They can't really bite you, but they're feisty. They want to protect their little buddy. So this is the foot on a gaper, and he uses that to dig. A lot of people just call him a digger. Again, there's his lungs. There's his stomach. Now these are a little different. We'll blanch these in boiling water, peel the skin off, but I'm just going to show you here. So same thing, it's got 2 little holes in there. These are the only scissors I could come up with, but it's just a fabulous piece of meat. And we'll skin the thick skin off of there, and it's just a nice white, doesn't smell at all. Beautiful piece of meat, and it really adds up. But since we're at the Holocaust and we are pleasantly stuck at the coast, our new residence, I'll show you when we get down there and skin some dick. I'm going to show you how that works. It's kind of cool and funky, not something you see every day. But look at these crabs. They're just really fucking gross. They're sort of soft and alien looking. Nasty fuckers. You might see 3 or 4 of them in a crowd. And they're just, I don't know, weird. But that's yesterday and today for just Dan single-handedly. Nephew Dan. I don't know. Did you meet Lex? My friend Lex when he came down. Anyway, I'll send you another video here in a few. Love you guys.